If you're serious about saving money, and I mean serious, you got to get to Saul's. Overstocked October is in full swing.
So what does that mean? Unprecedented deals on laptops, guitars, TVs, but that is not all.
Oh no, we got games and gaming systems. John Deneen is here to Bling It On. Good to see you.
Good morning, guys.
You are
Thank
taking
you.
me right back to my childhood, son. Because nowadays they have the controllers like this.
Yep.
Back in the day, it was like this, and you got the Atari system here, right?
Exactly. We wanted to also show the vintage stuff because some of the kids that maybe are, well, you should be at school, but are maybe going to watch later on, won't even know what this thing is.
Right. They call this vintage now, John.
Yes, it is. It's amazing, but that's an actual Atari machine right there that we brought in. We've got a great selection of older machines as well. Atari, Nintendo systems, the original Sega systems as well. An Atari system like that, you're going to be looking at $100. You get all the cords.
And it works.
I need this. John, I need this.
You know, some people, as I was walking in today in the studio, I got stopped probably by 10 people going, is that an Atari?
Look at this game right here. Pitfall.
Pitfall.
Remember Pitfall?
It was great games, and so it just brings you back to the day.
Man.
And so when people come in, they, you know, you're not always going to see the brand new stuff. We're going to show you all the vintage things as well. And so we've got games on sale, even with these older ones. They're starting at $5 on up as well. So if you're a gamer that loves the old vintage stuff, make sure you come in. But our biggest savings right now is, of course, going to be on our Xbox 360s.
Okay.
Which is this white machine, right? Yep, that one right there.
This is all the young the kids these days.
All the young kids know, all the youngins know that one. Those core systems right there are $39 right now.
This whole system right here?
That system right there,
What is it?
$39.
Does it come with a controller? How does it work?
Yep, so you get all the hookups, the controller with it as well. You get a full 30-day guarantee. So this is a system, it's not one of the newer ones that is out there, but it's the core system that you can go home, you have great games for it, but $39. So if you want to get your kids something like that, it's a great system. Right behind it is the newer version, of course, is the Xbox One that's out right now.
Let's use it to talk about price,
Yes.
because since it's still boxed and we see $2.99 on the tag, but what is it during Overstocked October?
Overstocked October, you come in, you're going to get that machine for $195. So we're going to knock $100 off of that
What
price.
do these things retail for? When
Those
they're
things
brand new?
retail, depending on how you get it, it comes with a lot of special editions, some Connect games. They're going to be listed anywhere from $349 up to $399, depending on what system. So you're going to save well over $150 with us, still in the boxes, and once again, warranties. Warranties.
The warranties, yeah. And these things aren't any good unless you have some games to play
You're
with,
exactly
John.
right. We've got a great selection of games in stock. You know, there's Madden 2015. We have a bunch of other games starting, once again, Xbox One games at $7 on up. So depending on the titles of the games, make sure you get in, see us. Then, of course, right in front of it, you can't forget the PlayStation. PlayStation 3s right now are also on sale with us. They're starting at $79 on up. Regularly marked at $129. We dropped them all the way down to $79.
Wow.
You won't find a better price in town. And if you do, call me because I will beat it.
Yeah, and if you have some old games that maybe you're not using anymore, bring them in and trade up for other games.
You know what? I love to see older games, newer games. Bring them in. We'll trade up. If you have an older Xbox 360, now you want an Xbox One, bring it in. We'll switch you out.
And that was the situation with the Atari. A mom, maybe a grandma now, found this in her attic and brought it in. So there's got to be a lot more of those games.
It really is. And these older vintage ones, they're hard to find. And so they're starting to jump more and more in price.
In working order, which is the big, most of we beat them up and the controllers were trash and like you spilled pop on it or whatever and it was fried. That this stuff works, but it speaks to the condition, whether we're talking about a vintage system or one of these other, if it's either brand new or it's used and still in great shape, but as you said, with warranties no matter what.
And that's the thing, and with a lot of these systems, you know, kids will get them, they'll play them for a while, and then they go, you know what, don't need it anymore. And so they bring it into us. You right there have a great system, the Wii Council. So Nintendo brought this out. There's a newer system called the Wii U, which we also have as well. But our Wii systems right there, the white ones, $29. You get all the hookups, all the controllers, everything.
And
great machines.
These little handheld, so
a
it's not just like
bunch of
full
handhelds.
systems, but even these smaller for like road trips and stuff.
Traveling and everything. We have Nintendo DS's, DS XLs. They're starting at $39. PSV Vitas, PSPs, they're starting at $39. So you have to come in and see the selections. We have games for those as well. They're starting about $5 on up. If for some reason you don't see them in our cabinets or showcases, please ask. We have them in the back for you.
And 6 locations.
6 locations, all have everything the same as here, so make sure you contact us. We need to get rid of them.
I am not petting myself for no good reason. I've got a pendant on and
Yes.
the Omega also from Sol's, but this is October's birthstone. And the color in this piece, John, you rarely see opal that alive.
It stands off so much, and with what you're wearing today, it even comes off even more. There is a 14-karat pendant right there with a gorgeous, gorgeous dark coloring of opal right there with a carat 20 of round brilliant diamonds set in there. It's a slide piece that's on a 14-karat Omega.
So pretty.
Just is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And it's a heavier piece too.
A lot of gold, yeah.
A lot of gold. It's almost right at a ½ ounce of gold right there, so you're getting a lot for your money. Retails typically right around $3,900. For our viewers, $1,300.
Wow.
Great, great
Wow, great
savings.
value.
And you brought in
Yes.
this exquisite piece.
You know, we have a great selection of pins and brooches in right now. This is an 18-karat flower pin that has almost a third a carat worth of diamonds right there. You can see the stem right there does move around, so you can do different things with it. You made a great point earlier too. You can even wear it, you know, as a slide with how that pin is sit back
and look,
there.
it's almost like having a huge exaggerated bail. You could
Yes.
slide, if you had, let's say, 7mm pearls, you could
Correct.
slide through there, I think, easily. So wear it as a brooch, wear it as a pendant. I'm going to keep this Omega so that I can slide this on and wear it. Pricing on this?
Pricing on that is sitting right around $3,200 list price. For our viewers, $1,200. So it's a great value, and you have almost a full ounce of gold there too. So you can't tell how heavy it is from the picture, but it's a heavier
a
piece.
little weighty, huh?
Gorgeous.
Yes.
So I'm keeping that, and this is going back to 120.
And that'll be available as soon
center.
as Johnny gets back to 120.
Yeah.
We got a question. A viewer sent in a question. The viewer writes, my watch has never been cleaned. Is that something you do at Sol's, and how much does it cost?
We definitely do. It all depends on what you want to do. If you want more of the outside kind of cleaned up, put a new battery in there, we can definitely handle that in-house for you. You're looking $5, $10, not a heavy price. If you want to get more of the insides clean, we have a great gentleman we actually send them out to. Takes about a week to 2 weeks to get it back, but it'll be fully serviced, starting right around $25 there, depending on the watch. So great savings.
Yeah, if you got a question for Johnny, valued OmahaMorningBlend.com, whether it's about some of these gaming systems, some of the jewelry, or anything else you sell at Sol's. You had TVs. A lot of TVs went quickly this past week, didn't they?
Yes, they did, but we still have a great selection, so make sure you stop in. We still have all those great deals for you.
Such an awesome time to shop. Well, I mean, if you like to save money. If you don't need to save money, if it's growing on the tree out back, don't worry about it. But for the rest of us, we're shopping. Thanks, John.
Guys, thank you once again.
Thanks, John. Good to
See
see
you.
Still ahead, how your